Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And suddenly, fellas, after a great news release from Wargaming that they are working on matchmaking, which will take half year to complete, we have another set of news. Loot boxes! Man, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up, fellas. You just simply can't. Anyways, I'm not here to shame you that you should buy loot boxes, you should not buy loot boxes. It's completely up to you. All I can say is very simple thing. If you enjoy the game, spend as much money as you want to. If you are that type of person who is screaming on one hand that you hate the game, you hate matchmaking, you hate everything about it, and after that you are getting yourself, you know, whatever, 200 euros worth of the loot boxes, that's on you. That's all I can say. That being said, let's see the event. Glorious in green. We are joining the celebration with the lucky seals. Now, very important thing to say that we are going to have a Steel Hunter event coming back as well. And there is going to be some goodies for free-to-play peasants such as myself to get some use from, right? So the most important thing, we are going to talk about the tanks in a second, but now what we need to check it out. Some good stuff. If you will be playing the game from March 12 to March 16, you will be able to complete the missions. There is going to be a peak time in the game, so from 8 to middle of the night, I assume Lithuanian time zone, or maybe that's for everyone, I am not sure. The thing is, you will be able to get double combat experience and double the credits. That's great. That is straight up amazing, and I can promise you that I will be grinding on my peasant account as much as I physically and possibly can. And this will happen from 8 to middle of the night, at least if I understand this correctly. And that's not all. In order to complete this mission, you need to win the game and be top 10. Amazing. Easiest thing ever. Unless you have 20% win ratio. Then it is unlucky. Other than that, there is more missions. For example, deal 5,000 damage over any number of games, and you will get 25 battle pass points, which is absolutely amazing because you will be progressing via battle pass quicker. Awesome, nothing to complain about. Same goes for for blocking 3,000 damage. Same goes for assisting. Same goes for destroying enemy vehicles, and same goes for winning 5 times. Amazing. This is a great news for free-to-play players. Right? You are getting free stuff. You are not interested what the game is selling for you. That's completely fine. That's completely okay. Now for those who are spenders in the game. One more thing that I need to mention, we are going to have the chances of you getting loot in the loot boxes as usual in the index page. I believe you are familiar, so if you are purchasing X amount of the loot boxes, this is what you should expect to get, or what is the average luck. But once again, this is for people who are into that, who are thinking about purchasing those boxes and whatnot. Just information for you. Back to the video we go. Right? Or for a whales, if you will. There's 2 new tanks that you will be able to get for yourself. Let's start from Kamehame. Kamehame is a tier 9 medium Japanese tank, which doesn't really have too much of the armor, if you will. 200 millimeters armor frontally, that's kind of, you know, not great. 170 upper plate, not great. Whenever you sit hold down, not great. You will get penetrated. But armor is nothing to write books about. What this tank has, fellas? This tank has 330 alpha damage. This tank has 0.3 accuracy, which looks pretty good. The moving gun dispersion is not the finest, right? To say that the least, but that's not all. This tank has the auto-loader with the gun cooling mechanism. I will translate. You are going to be able to shoot either accurately by taking longer time between the shells, or you will be able to burst the gun like crazy mother trucker, but then your bloom is going to be as big as my butt. Okay? So, yeah, quite an interesting thing. You can definitely expect to get a YouTube video about this in upcoming hours, because today we are releasing 2 YouTube videos. That's the plan, that's the point, and that is the dream. You know, I would say 8 p.m. Lithuanian time we should release the video on this. So, after 5 hours since the video is released. Okay, unique niche tank. How about the Burian? The Burian is other new tank. It is a tier 9 heavy tank. The armor of the Mr. Burian. That looks quite interesting. You can't side scrap, you can see that instantly. If you are trying to side scrap, you are going to get slapped. You can't really tank because you are going to get slapped into the cheeks. And this is without gold. With gold, you are straight up paper. Man, that doesn't look fine. That doesn't look fine, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Are you losing something for not getting those boxes? I don't think so. But once again, that is only me. The gun stats. Let's talk about the gun, shall we? 520 alpha damage. 520 alpha damage, 255 millimeters of penetration with the standards, 315 with a gold. That's pretty good penetration. The gun dispersion doesn't look great. The gun dispersions overall is kind of okayish. 38 kilometers per hour speed. Yeah, I do not know what to say, fellas. It doesn't feel very, very good. But once again, you will get a YouTube video of it. You will see that yourself. Is it worth it or it's not worth it? I mean, we will talk about this more in depth. But that's not all. There are more tanks in the loot boxes, obviously. Let's go tank by tank and let's talk about them. Skoda T56, everyone knows this beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. It is a sweet tank. Actually, let me move my face over there. Beautiful tank, 2-shell autoloader, capable of doing plenty of the bad things. Armor that works okayish whenever you are playing hold down, but once again, the burst power is the most important thing. Definitely great tank. Fordon. Sniper Schnitzel, a Starvel-like tank, nothing too crazy. You should be able to bounce the shells until you won't if you will meet someone who has better caliber than 120 or shooting heat. Simple as this, nothing to talk about. Pretty good Sniper Schnitzel. Jaeger, pretty good Sniper Schnitzel. You are enjoying yourself in the bushes, no armor whatsoever. E77, I personally don't really like this tank, but some people do. I don't trust this gun handling. I don't trust the gun handling of this vehicle, nor I trust the armor of this tank. I just don't really like it. I think it is definitely overrated mother trucking tank. Panzernik, big tank, big alpha damage, go in front. Quite a meatball, quite slow meatball, but you can slap enemies with your casual 650 alpha damage, although the gun handling can be derpy. Vlad, my lovely Vlad. This is loads of fun, to be fair with you, where this tank goes. 2 guns, so you can go for double tapping enemies with kind of mech armor. Straight up kind of mech armor, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to talk about it. Armor is not really the selling point of this vehicle, to be completely honest with you. And that's what we have. And this is the whole event. So once again, just to highlight everything, loot boxes coming into the game. Yay, game never looked so beautiful and so good. There is missions to do. Take advantage of those. For every and each player, you need to take advantage of those. And in the same time, Steel Hunter is coming back. Simple as this. Now, my honest couple of cents straight into the face, from my point of view. I think that Wargaming is way smarter than most of the people can imagine. I think that they planned the release of the matchmaking changes or that they are working very hard before the loot boxes, and this is straight up to sell as many of the loot boxes as they physically and possibly can. But to be completely honest with you, that's to be expected, and you know, at least those are not tiered loot boxes, so you have a choice, you buy it, you don't buy it, it's okay. For a player that is playing the game actively, and let's say you're a tank collector, you're into the tank game, it's 100 euros to get everything. It's up to you. You want to do that or not? We are going to be opening the loot boxes that we will get from Wargaming on the extra channel, as usual. If you will want to see it, can check it out there. If not, then it's completely understandable. There is no hard feelings or anything. Yeah, that's what I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and see you in 5 hours whenever we are playing with a Kamehame tank, shall we? Thank you, and see you soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.